I go on my computer, take care of something for George he asked me to do. Oh my goodness. Never get anything done.
Oh yeah, you mean my socket?
No, it is mine.
You mean my socket?
It is mine.
Yeah, you can use it.
No, it is mine.
Actually, no. Give me a bet. You can't use it.
Alright guys, while I wait for my next tune to come in, I just finished one. I'm waiting for the second one to come in. And let me tell you a story. So I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to leave any like hints or anything, but it's another shop. It's out of state. And they're installing injectors and they messaged me asking me for help. But lucky for them, I do talk to them here and there because I don't offer diagnostics, stuff like that. You know, it's really annoying over messages. Like, no, I'm not gonna give you free knowledge, you know, over messages, what to check and things like that, etc. Anyways, so they install the injectors and they have their own tuner over there, so that's fine. You know, I still talk to them. So they message me, they're having problems, it runs funny, and they send me a log and I tell them send me the tune file. So they send me the tune file, a log, and a video of how the car's running. I look at the tune file and honestly, yes, it has some things that should be done differently. So I kind of did some minor changes for him. I left it open so he could see, and he uploaded, and you guys will see why I'm surprised, I guess because I did it. But it ran better. But now how it should, he sent me a log and I was okay, well the changes I made ish, even though they weren't 100%, the car still should have ran way better than that. But somehow it ran way better. Man, that train's always passing by. So this is where you guys are gonna be like, why I'm surprised. So he's still having problems with it, and I tell him, well, no, the file I sent you, that for sure the car will run good. I was like, something is wrong with the injectors or something's wrong with your install, or both. So the next day, he pulls out the injectors, and he says that, he sends me a picture, and he says, oh, something's missing on the injectors, that's probably why. So I look at the picture, and I'm just like, bro, all 6 injectors are installed upside down. That's why the car doesn't run. So I'm surprised it ran with the changes I did. It ran better. So they installed the injectors upside down. So I don't know what happened. You know, everyone has a bad day. You know, nobody's perfect, but this is just a story for you guys. Like some of the stuff I get. There's a lot more stuff, but some of the stuff I just can't say because it'd be pretty obvious. Like you'd be like, no way that my tuner contacted you. There's no way, that's impossible. But it's like they do, you know, and just they don't want it known that they're getting help from someone. And you know, there's tuners out there that buy parts from George, and there's a website out there. I'm not gonna say who it is. They're not in Cali. I'm not sure where they're at. I'm gonna have to Google. They're a pretty well-known website. They actually sell some of George's parts, but they don't say it's George's parts. But George doesn't care. I mean, at the end of the day, he's selling it. They don't sell all of his parts. They only sell specific parts, but they're his actual parts. Anyways, but yeah, that's a pretty funny story. All the injectors were installed upside down. The car still ran, so assuming all the pressure was being forced backwards and it was exiting. Obviously, the top of the injector is now at the bottom, so it doesn't have the holes like that, just one big hole, so it's just leaking in there. And then the entry of the fuel is now entering from the bottom of the injector. So hopefully this still makes sense. So the bottom of the injector, which is supposed to spray, is now receiving the fuel. So I guess, you know, when it goes in and it comes out now, it's coming out from the top, which is now on the bottom, so it's just dumping fuel. But yeah, that was the problem with that. So that's the story for you guys. actually got a bunch of stories, so I'm gonna have to like find them, go through the DM, see if I could like add one per video or something. But it's gonna be hard because on some of them it's like you're gonna know who it was. Stop messing with your car.
I need to be lower.
I'm gonna harass you.
Why? What's your problem?
Stop working on your car.
Oh.
Wasting your money.
Yeah.
You should be tuning instead. Look at all these swirl marks. George's new toy. Must be nice to be rich. Wow. Oh, you almost had it twice. This DE, obviously 05 350Z. George has been diagnosing it for about 2 weeks, where it just revs really slowly. So he's been on it, and you know, once he has to get on something, then usually it might involve both of us to diagnose it, even though I don't get paid for it. But I came in and I was looking around and I did some things, and now it revs like normal. So I told him what I found, and he's gonna go ahead and actually do a permanent fix. So I did a temporary fix on this car right here. I'm not going to go into detail, but yeah, so this is fixed. I'm glad it's fixed, because the guy went to another shop and man, they just messed with the engine harness. They messed with everything and it was a mess. They had to repair some wires, the cell didn't work. George tried another ECU, that wasn't the problem. So I let him know what I found. Every single time I rev it, it works. Now he has to just replace the part, and that's it. I ride in comfort. Then I'm gonna flip this around, but I'm gonna ship this out, Ecotech kit, to someone in San Diego. So I'm going to the post office right now. So I don't know if you watch my videos, but your name is Geyser? Is that how you pronounce it? Where?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
distracting you. Hey, you distract me while I'm tuning.
No.
Yeah. Alright, so George left to the store to get water. I'm gonna put an ice on his seat. Let's see if he notices it. Last time with Jesse, okay, well, I was messing around and somehow an ice landed here. I forgot to pick it up. Jesse comes and he sits down and he starts screaming because it's cold. And then I remember that I left the ice on there. So now I'm actually purposely did to George.